Welcome to Showing Up Solo, your go-to source for solopreneur success in the digital world. You're not just running a business, you're wearing all the hats, from CEO to content creator. What if I told you there's a way to master online marketing without sacrificing all your time? Welcome back to another episode of the Solo CEO series. I hope you've been enjoying it so far. Today, we're diving into email marketing. I don't know how people feel about email marketing. I know that there's nothing worse than opening your inbox and finding it full of messages from businesses that did I give you my email address? Oh my gosh, that was like 5 years ago. Why are you still emailing me? And often those will just get deleted. But whatever your personal feelings about email marketing are, it is hands down one of the most effective marketing tools and strategies out there. It just is. The numbers back it up. We've talked about social media and the role of social media in your marketing strategy. The role of social media is to bring new people to you. The role of email marketing is building a connection with those people, a more intimate, more personal connection. So as your social media attracts new people, your website communicates what you do, your email marketing is that shoe store sales associate who connects with the customer on a personal level and gives them all the information they need to know that they want to buy those shoes. Your email marketing comes in sort of two waves or two sort of strategies. There is regular connection building through your email newsletter. I guess there's three. There's regular connection with your email newsletter. There is initial connection building with a welcoming email sequence, an automated series of emails that comes out when someone is a new subscriber. And then there is sales-focused emails where you have a specific promotion or offer and you are promoting that to your current subscribers. Say you're launching or something. Let's look into these little bit by little. Let's start with the welcoming emails and the welcoming series. So how do we get people to join our email list? Usually with a lead magnet. Most people don't want to just give away their email address willy-nilly. They want something in exchange. And a lead magnet is a really nice way to do this. It's that trying on the shoe. It's giving people a taste of what you have to offer. It's reinforcing your authority on a subject, showcasing your expertise in exchange for their information. So it can be the form of a guide. It can be a video, like a masterclass. It could be an audio file. I have quite a few lead magnets available depending on where clients are in their business. So I have a couple PDF guides. I have webinars that are just repurposed from a previous event that I'm using now as a lead magnet. I have templates. In fact, I have templates for designing lead magnets and a landing page to go with that and email scripts to go with it. I have templates for this sort of thing. Go to showingupsolo.com/resources to get access to the lead magnet and landing page templates, which has recently been updated to include templates for Flowdesk emails as well. And then I also have my full circle content guide, which is both an infographic and a series of videos. So there's lots of different ways that your lead magnet can be created. Lots of different ways for you to create a lead magnet. The most important thing is that it is showing your audience who you are and what you do. Oh my gosh, it's come up again. But it's giving them an example of what's available, what you have to offer, and whether they're in the right place. Following that initial exchange, okay, you got their email address, now what? Is the automated sales process. This is your digital sales. Think about your email series, your email sequences as this digital sales associate. They're there to give all the information that your ideal client needs so that they know that they're making the right decision to make a purchase. They're going to talk about the problem that you solve, the person that you solve that problem for. They're going to provide evidence that you know what you're talking about in the form of client stories and testimonials. They're going to preempt objections. Oh, yeah, you think these heels are going to be comfortable, but what you don't know is that they're made with this material, which is actually super shock absorbing or something. They're going to preempt objections, and they're going to help them shift their way of thinking. Oh, you don't think red shoes are very versatile? Well, let me tell you all the ways you can wear them. I know, me and my shoe store analogies. But that's what their purpose is to get your client really well acquainted with who you are and what you have to offer and help reinforce that they're in the right place. The email sequences that follow my lead magnets, the ones that I just listed, they come very much from a place of service, not from sales. So you download it, and then you'll get an email a few days later that says, hey, have you used it? Have you tried this? Here's some more information or some more value for you. I'll give you, for example, the 3 things you can do today to get your first few clients lead magnet that I have. It's a guide. It's got 3 main points. And then the first 3 emails that you get expand on those points. They don't just repeat the information in the guide. They say, here it is, and here's how we can take it further. Here's like a free resource or an email script or something that you can use to help you get going on this. And then there's another free resource added into the mix to just offer more value. And it's only after that I slip into my sales message, which is, hey, if you liked this, if you found this useful, I think this service would be useful to you too. Here's who it's for. Here's what other people have said about it. Here's some things you should know. Here's some questions you might have and the answers to those. And then finally, an invitation to make a purchase. So it's not about hard selling. It's about, again, giving them all the information they need so they can make an informed decision about the sale, about the purchase. That's one phase. That's your welcoming phase. Then there's your keeping the connection going. A lot of people are like, it's so much to get a newsletter out. But if you can get those habits in there, even if it's just once a month, a monthly newsletter, it doesn't have to be daily or weekly even. I do a bi-weekly, and it's great. It's that predictability, knowing that someone's going to show up in your inbox. Oh, it's the first of the month, so this is when I'm going to see this person's email pop up. Or, oh, it's every other Wednesday that Hannah's emails show up in my inbox. That familiarity, even if they're not reading it, seeing your name crop up regularly keeps you top of mind. And that is really important because they may not need your services today, but they may need them in the future. And by regularly showing up, when they do decide they need that person, you're where they're going to go because they remember you. And that's the major function of your newsletter. Of course, you can use it to build deeper connection, to promote offers and services, special offers. But really, I want you to think about it as deepening that connection, keeping that connection alive, and really just reminding them about who you are and what you do. One thing that I've heard from a couple clients is, oh, we have clients who hire us for this, but then they don't realize we can do this work. Well, the information that they need to put in their newsletter then is telling their audience about the diverse services they offer. So maybe every month they rotate through focusing on a different service offering so that the clients who came to them for service A find out that they also offer service C and don't go looking elsewhere for it. And then the final phase is your sales-focused emails. This is if you have a special event. This is where you're starting to email a lot more often, maybe once a day or even multiple times a day as it's coming to the end of a big launch period. One thing I would recommend is if you can categorize your audience in terms of who's interested in sales messaging and who isn't, or give people the option to opt out of the sales sequence. That's a polite way to do it so you don't put a bad taste in your audience's mouth. Basically, let them feel respected and in control of your communication. So it's great to have that option. It's something I try to do when I do sales-focused emails. But it is okay to do sales-focused emails. They could just delete them. They don't have to read them or open them. The argument I would put there is, are you promoting or selling something that can benefit them? The answer will probably be yes. Otherwise, why would you be promoting it or selling it? If you have something that can make their lives better or easier or simpler, tell them. They will be grateful. The people who sign up for it will be grateful to know about it. And the people who don't need it won't typically be annoyed. They might just delete it and move on and think that's not relevant to me right now. But the people who want it will really appreciate you sharing that information with them. And just because someone wasn't interested the last time you launched an offer doesn't mean they won't be interested the next time. If you'd like to go more into email marketing, I have my Email Ease program, which is a module from my Foundations for Success and Set Up for Success program. You can get the online course, self-study, or you can purchase it as with 3 hours of coaching alongside it, which is really great for implementing the strategies covered in there. And what's really powerful about that is it comes with scripts. So basically, emails that you just fill in the blanks, and then you can, and they come with Flowdesk templates now, because Flowdesk lets you do templates. So if you use Flowdesk, which everyone knows is my favorite email marketing platform, you don't even have to design them from scratch. You can just open it up and then edit the text directly in the Flowdesk email, and it's ready to go. And I have Flowdesk. I have a tutorial for how to use Flowdesk as well. That's actually included in the program. So I make it as easy as possible for you to just get this done. It is such a powerful tool. It is so effective. Just for reference, typically social media users, the content that you put out on social media, only maybe 4 to 7% of your audience will see it. Whereas your email content, you're looking at typically 20 to 30% of people will read it. And that's just reading it. That's not even including the people who see your name pop up in their inbox every time you send something, even if they don't open it. And that is really powerful. So it's definitely, I wouldn't avoid it. I would try to get something out there as quick as you can, because the beautiful thing is once it's done, it's done. Once you've set up your sequences, they're done. Yes, the newsletter takes some time, but if you are a fan of the show, you'll know all about my full circle content method and the fact that you can repurpose content like I do. I use the same template. Every 2 weeks, a new episode comes out. If you haven't subscribed to my newsletter, I highly recommend it. But basically, it's structured with something old, something new, something borrowed, something for you. So every 2 weeks, I just have to fill in the blanks. I pick an old podcast episode that I think is relevant. I put the latest episode in. I share a resource from someone else that I admire, or something else that I think is going to be useful. And then something for you might be a special offer. It might be a reminder about a lead magnet I have. It might be an invitation to book a call or to purchase a specific package, whatever it is. It's those 4 things, and I literally just have to add the information in and hit send. And having that system in place has made it incredibly easy to be consistent and reliable with my email marketing. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I hope it's made you excited about email marketing. It really is such a low maintenance marketing strategy that is super powerful. So I highly, highly recommend it. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop them in the comments. I would love to do a Q&A session, and I'd love to get inspiration for other episodes where I can dive deeper into this. I also have a YouTube playlist and a Spotify playlist called Email Ease that goes into other episodes where we've talked about email marketing. And of course, there's the Email Ease program, the course or the coaching package that you can find on showingupsolo.com. And if you go to showingupsolo.com/resources, you can also grab your free copy of my lead magnet and landing page templates. Thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Showing Up Solo. If you've enjoyed this episode, please consider leaving us a review or sharing your thoughts in the comments. These simple gestures help us appease the algorithm gods and continue to bring you great, free education. Ready to navigate the world of marketing with confidence? Take the Marketing Compass quiz, available at showingupsolo.com, to discover the next phase of your journey. And don't forget to explore our range of courses and coaching programs while you're there. Let's transform your solo venture into a thriving success story together. Until the next episode, keep showing up and making your mark in the world of solopreneurship. See you soon.